to start this video blushing because no, I'm so grateful. Can I just say I'm so grateful for 8,000 subscribers. Yay! Welcome to my channel. If you're new here for the first time, my name is Akupeze. I'm a weekly vlogger based in Nigeria. But if you're not new and if you know what's going on, then hi fam, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a Q&A in honor of me reaching 8,000 subscribers. I am literally so happy and excited about it because this time I feel like it's a whole other level. Like, I feel like it was at 7,000 subscribers I found my niche, so now at 8,000 subscribers I feel like it's just only up from here, because now I just feel like I have so much clarity about like what I'm really trying to do with my channel, what you guys also want from me, and how I can make the most of it. At every like landmark subscriber count, so like 500, 1,000, things like that, I try and do like a Q&A just to update my subscribers on, you know, whatever it is that they may want to know about me. So yeah, this is the 8,000 subs Q&A. So I put out the questions on Instagram and YouTube, so I'm going to be mixing two of them together. And something else I wanted to say was that yes, please, some of the questions I noticed are questions I have already addressed in my previous Q&A. So all the previous Q&As I've done will be in my description box, so catch up on those videos in case your question is one I have already answered. So, first question is from Enobong Ekwo, and it says, where are you from? So I am from Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria. Next question is advice for an individual who is thinking of starting a side business. Just do it. I think that is personally my own business strategy in life. Like, any business idea I get, I literally just do it. Like, I'm not one of those people that like plans myself to death. Like, I would try it and do it and probably like learn from error basically. So I think just do it. If you're thinking about starting a side business, do it. Make the first step, do the first thing that you need to do towards that business. Obviously, you know, come up with your business plan and, you know, discuss it with friends. I'm sure you can find like more detailed advice online about what exactly you need to do, especially depending on what exactly you're trying to start doing. But my own advice to you is just do it. Just start. Take one concrete step, like an actionable step that you can write it down, like, okay, I did this towards the start of my business. Do it, basically. Okay, next question is from Munini's Random. She said, tips for anyone who wants to start a business. Just do it. Same thing. Second question, according to you, which is better, being employed or self-employed? So personally, for me, being self-employed is better because of the flexibility of, you know, your time, and you know, you also get to earn all your money directly, obviously. But I don't think I would take back my years of employment, let me put it like that. I definitely feel like there's some value in working for someone else, but especially when you feel like you have a purpose and you feel like you actually have a calling in life, it can feel like you're kind of spreading yourself thin when you're working for other people for too long. So to me, it's just better to be self-employed, but then that's because I feel like that's where my passion lies. Okay, next question is from African Truly. Said, where do you reside, or where will you reside, in Lagos or in Abuja? So at present, I still plan on living in Lagos, but that will be next year in January, because my rent in Abuja is done in December, so I won't make the final move until that's done. Okay, next question is from Yeti Yan. Said, what motivates you? I've answered this before, so check my previous Q&A, but God, family, love. Abayomi Salami said, why are you moving to Lagos? I'm moving to Lagos because of, honestly, it's a bit complicated. It just seems like the next step. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I never thought I was going to move to Lagos because I love the independence I have in Abuja. Like, in Abuja, I live alone. I don't have family here, so that's why I'm able to live alone, obviously. So, you know, I love that, you know, it's kind of my own city, basically. But then this pandemic, I ended up getting stuck in Lagos. I was already planning on moving to Lagos anyways before I got stuck in Lagos, but then being stuck in Lagos now showed me that I can actually thrive in Lagos. There are a lot of business opportunities for me. As you know, I have a clothing line, I do speed dating events, you know, aside from my NGO obviously. So all my commercial interests, if I'll put it like that, they will thrive in Lagos. So it just seems like a good move. And then, you know, I would say that this pandemic really reinforced the value of being around family, and I think that's even my main motivation now for moving to Lagos, because I don't want another pandemic to happen and I'll be stuck somewhere where I'll literally be alone. Like, yeah, you can say, oh yeah, I have friends and acquaintances, but then when, you know, things hit the fan like they did when COVID first started, it really showed me the value of family and being around family. So yeah, I feel like that's even my main motivation now for moving to Lagos, just so that I can be with my people, and I feel like I'll be able to settle down a bit more there. Okay, next question is, actually there was another question which somebody left in my comments, not even in the community post. Let me go check it. Ganswood, and he left a comment. I'm assuming it's a guy because it's a sports logo, that's the picture. Left a comment saying, Ako, what is your Oyibo name? Which is so funny. And you guys, it's so funny, I don't know, I feel like I specifically wanted to address this question in my Q&A video, just so that it's on record. Like, have I never told you guys my English name before? But look, I guess, okay, guess, who do I look like? Give me an English name before, you know, before we get into that. By the way, Oyibo is English, in case you don't get. But yeah, okay, give me an English name. Well, my English name is Anita. I know it sounds so weird, like I don't even feel like I'm an Anita, but then I do love the name because Anita is obviously originated from Hebrew, Hanan, grace, and you know, it's all about grace basically. So yeah, I love Anita, but I was technically named after Anita Baker. That's who my mom named me after. Like, my dad gave me my query name, which is Akubeze, and then my mom gave me my English name, which is Anita. I have another Aquarian name which literally is going with me to the grave, because bro, that name is thick. You guys think Akubeda is thick, you should see my other name. Like, so yeah, it's so interesting. I actually never realized that I had never put that out there before, but yeah, that's my second name. My middle name is Anita. Okay, moving on to the questions on Instagram. Okay, so Grace Adele said, where do you plan on living permanently, Lagos or Abuja? I've already addressed this, Lagos. Simone says, where do you find your motivation? I feel like clearly a lot of people are like looking for motivation, because somebody, Shehu, said, you seem really focused, how do you stay motivated? So it's like, I don't know. I know I said I answered this already, and I speak about God, I speak about purpose, I speak about family, but like you need something you're working towards in life. Like, I don't know if you guys are just living, but me, I know what I'm living for. Like, I'm living, like I know the legacy I'm already working towards basically. So that is what motivates me, because it's like when I know where I'm going, then why should I waste time or faff around or play around, like when I know what I need to do to get where I need to go to. Like, I feel like the easiest way, the best way to motivate yourself is to find your calling, to find your purpose, to find what it is that will actually drive you each day to keep going and keep going and keep going. So to me, I found my calling by finding Christ. I found my calling by studying the word. I found my calling by getting to know myself and understanding my talents, my likes and my dislikes, and then marrying everything that I had kind of figured out about Christ, about the world, and about myself. And then I just like figured out, you know, where I could fit in all of that. I don't know if that's making sense, but that's how I stay motivated, guys. And I'm kind of getting this sense that people need motivation but don't know where to find it. So you have to find it in yourself. You have to find it in your purpose, in your calling, and you know, in obviously the higher power that is Christ, who is gonna drive you towards whatever that calling is. Next question is from Sophie Aedi. She says, could you ask a guy out? Like, I mean, in a reformed, admirable way. Just put your emotions out there. Honestly, like me, I'm a feminist and I love to form empowered woman, but I don't know if I could actually ask a guy out. Like, I could ask a guy that I know likes me out. Like, obviously, that a guy that I know is already on my case, I could obviously say, oh yeah, do you want to have lunch, something? Wow, I just noticed that dogs are barking, so sorry if you've been hearing that. Well, Nigeria. So yeah, I could ask a guy out like that, but I can't just see a guy on the road and just go and meet up to him and be like, hey, you know, what's up? you want to come out with me? No. Like, I love to be chased. It's not even a matter of being shy. I genuinely enjoy the chase. So why would I, you know, remove that from myself? But I encourage it though, because I do feel like obviously you get more of what you want when you go for what you want instead of waiting to just select what comes to you. Does that make sense? Yeah. Another question is from Blessed Beach. Said, how did you meet your boo, and what advice do you have for ladies who are practicing celibacy? I'm so sorry to disappoint all my celibacy ladies, but I am no longer celibate. I had actually addressed this, but maybe you guys didn't get. My celibacy was taken from me last year. When I say taken, that means that like I didn't give it voluntarily. That it messed me up. If I'm being very honest, like it really affected me, because it was something I was really holding on to for 2 years, and then when it was taken, I'm like, are you kidding? So just like that, everything I've been working for has just gone. So, you know, after that I just kind of like gave up on it, really and truly. So when it comes to ladies who are practicing celibacy, I think the advice I'll give you is don't put yourself in compromising situations, because I put myself in a compromising situation. So obviously when anything was taken from me, who could I blame but myself, because I put myself in that situation. So I think that's the advice I'll give. Don't put yourself in compromising situation. I think that that's even how you would make it work in a relationship as well, because obviously if you know that if you and your partner are practicing celibacy, you're not going to be doing sleepovers. Even if you're doing sleepovers, you're not going to be sleeping on the same bed. Even if you're sleeping on the same bed, you're not going to be naked or wearing lingerie or sexy stuff. You know, you're gonna be like fully decked out in winter clothes. I'm joking, but you get, you know, avoid the situation that will give room for the temptation, basically. So yeah, don't put yourself in compromising situations. Last question is, what has been your greatest challenge and how did you get over it? Wow, I may break a table. This one is not even shaking table. I may break a table with this answer. So what I would just say was that when I first moved back, I was introduced to, I don't know how to say this, but you know, I've been in a very complicated situation with oh god, I've been in a very situated complication. God, I don't know, it's actually too much to, I don't know, I can't talk about it, because if I talk about it now, I will talk about it half-heartedly, and I don't want to dilute the situation, because it's something that I may even have to write a book over. It actually changed my life. It changed my life. Changed my life. How can I even say it? How can I say it? That doesn't give too much away, but also explains the gravity of the situation. How did I get over it, Sha? As usual, is God. I can't explain it. I had to resist temptation. Let me put it like that. Resisting temptation was my biggest challenge to date. The kind of temptation that is not normal, as in it's not just your regular schmegular, just something nice flashes before your eyes. This one was an active. I think the devil was literally coming for me in that moment, Sha, because I think that was actually when there was a spiritual battle on my head, I believe, at that period, because God wanted to actually see that, does this babe deserve what I'm trying to take her to, or should I just leave her in this level? So I think, you know, resisting temptation. And how did I get over it? I had to go back to my God. I had to stay close to God. I had to also open up to loved ones and, you know, family about the fact that I needed support in that time. So yeah, you know, I think you just have to be honest, and you also have to be true to yourself and be true to the values that, you know, actually guide you and help you thrive in life. Oh, bruv, I don't even know if I answered that properly, because that's actually a conversation for another day. Like for many other days, it's something that I feel like 10 years from now I'm actually going to speak to girls about, because it's something that is a big thing, Sha, yo. It's a big thing, but I'm rambling now. I just hope that at the end of this video you feel like you know me a bit more than you did in my last Q&A video, and yeah, thank you so much for your support. I really don't take it for granted. I know I say I don't have any number goals, but now I actually do kind of have a goal, because in November it will actually be 2 years since I started my YouTube channel, and I would love to have hit 10K before November. So please guys, share, tell your friends to follow, tell your friends to subscribe, let them know that we're actually having fun, that my vlogs are entertaining, that I have been consistent this year. Like, please, honestly. And yeah, thank you. I really appreciate all the support once again. Like, I really do love you guys, and I really do pray that the family keeps growing, keeps getting stronger. And yeah, see you in my next video.
My walk and my talk been different, my style and my thoughts been different. I got you.